Welcome to Clear Play, powered by Typico Sportsbook, a show designed to cut through the noise to help give you the betting edge. We're joined today by a very special guest, former NBA star John Celestand. How are you, John?
I'm good, Tony. How about yourself, brother?
I am well, man. You know, I'm a Philly guy. You know, you went to Nova, so we got to talk about your alma mater. What do you think about Villanova's chances?
As you guys all know, one of the toughest teams in the Big East, annually. So, Colin Gillespie, great veteran, first team all Big East selection, I think I saw that the other day, was just announced, one of the top scorers in the league. Nova, as usual, as always, is one of the best defensive teams.
So, John, you have a unique experience. I mean, you played in the game in NCAA, you played in the NBA, and you called games, did color commentary. How is the game different now versus when you played back in the day?
When I was playing in the mid-'90s, guys stayed around a little bit longer. We had some guys that were kind of one and done. Tim Thomas came and played for 1 year, and then he was off to the league. But that wasn't a normal thing back then, right? Guys stayed at least 3 years for the most part. Now guys are coming in 1 year done, 2 years done. So I think that's one of the reasons why you see so many upsets, and you see those lower level teams, and I shouldn't say lower level. I would say the teams that aren't high majors getting W's in the NCAA tournament, because you just don't have those teams that have juniors and seniors that have been around to be able to gel, mesh. In this day and age now, when a guy is that good as a freshman, they're gone.
Heck yeah. So now, John, let's talk about some of your favorite NBA moments. Of course, you played with the late, great Kobe Bryant, Shaquille O'Neal. Talk to me about some of your favorite NBA moments and what those meant to you.
It was kind of surreal because I grew up a Lakers fan. So for me to get drafted to the Lakers was kind of like a dream come true. Playing with two of the arguably top 10 players of all time, how many people can really say that? And it was an interesting year. Kobe and Shaq, they didn't always get along. I'll be the first one to tell you I was right there front row. I mean, they were just two different types of guys, man. And their personalities didn't always mesh, but they found a way to figure it out when it all mattered down the stretch. Which is why I think we were able to win that championship that year.
Who's your favorite to win it all? Who's your favorite to win March Madness?
Man, this is the toughest year. And I was hoping y'all didn't ask me this, man, because this is the toughest year to really, call out an NCAA tournament favorite. There's so much parity. I'm watching Coach K the other day, and the Blue Devils lose to UNC in the last game at Cameron, which I think might be a blessing in disguise for them, because I think that's a wake-up call. And I'm not a Duke fan. But I get the feeling, it's been a while, Coach K's going out, final season, they just lost, which will motivate them as they move into the tournament. I think they may make some noise. And I'm not rooting for that, because I'm not a Duke fan. I'm just saying, from watching them play throughout the year, and I know they're going to be motivated with Coach K for his last year, I think maybe, Duke might have an edge.
I am joined by a very special guest, former NBA superstar, current coach, and he might be my cousin, Kenny Anderson. How you doing, brother?
I'm doing well, man. Thanks for having me on.
So, Kenny, I went to an HBCU. Shout out to Delaware State University Hornets. You're actually currently coaching at an HBCU at Fisk University. What made you want to go and create something major and new at an HBCU?
I went to a great high school, Archbishop Malloy High School, coached by Jack Curran, legend in the game. And I want to just give that back, and got the opportunity to coach here at Fisk. Small school, HBCU. It's a private school. They're known one of the top 10 schools academically, but they just have to, we're trying to bring the basketball program up. It's going to take some time, but it's my duty to do it.
We've seen these handshake lines recently kind of go left. I mean, with Juwan Howard, and you've seen with Hubert Davis being disrespected. What do you think about when you see these handshake lines sort of going left? Do you think we should do away with them, or are players and coaches now just being more disrespectful than back in the day?
Yeah, I think nowadays, I think the players and the coaches being more disrespectful. I think that's the name of the game is respect. Win, lose, draw, whatever, go shake the other man's hand. That's just how I was brought up.
You actually played in the Final Four against a really, really tough UNLV team. Talk to me about your experience playing in the Final Four.
Oh, it was a great experience playing in the Final Four. I played on a great team that year, at Georgia Tech. Myself, Dennis Scott, Brian Oliver, Malcolm Mackey, Johnny McNeil, Carl Brown. We just had a good team, and we was fit. UNLV was tough, but I got into some foul trouble that game. First half we was up, and then I got into some foul trouble. And when they took me out the game, we kind of fell apart a little bit, and they got the little bit of lead. I remember Larry Johnson fouled out that game. Stacey Augmon really killed us. He had a big game offensively and defensively. He showed out. So it was a great experience for me, great experience for my team. Georgia Tech, that was like the first time that they ever went to the Final Four, so it was awesome.
Is there one team that you're looking at coming out of the tournament? We just talked to John Celestand. He really likes Duke. Is there one school in particular that you really like to win it all this year?
I would like my guy, Kansas. Norman Roberts, my assistant coach with Bill Self, is over Kansas. I always watch Kansas. I watch Norman Roberts, my assistant coach at my high school. He's at Kansas. He's doing a heck of a job with Bill Self. And I hope they always do well. I always watch them, and that's the team I'm hoping they win one. They win it again.
Thank you so much, Kenny, for stopping by. I am Tony Anderson signing off for Clear Play. Make sure you go to Typico and lock in your bet right now.